This week's Silver Screen Report, we're celebrating at last week's No Tardy Party, meeting Dutch Fork's newest administrator and hitting the stage with the drama department's production of Little Women.
Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, November 8th, and your Silver Screen Report starts now.
The No Tardy Party occurred last Wednesday for students who had 0 tardies on the first quarter. Here's Gabe Franklin with the story.
The No Tardy Party was held for students who had no tardies in the first quarter.
The Tardy Party is a way that PBIS can really celebrate those students who have had no tardies. So during first quarter, we had 978 students who had no tardies whatsoever. It was just a time to really reward them because that's what PBIS is about.
I think it's a reward as for the people that are responsible enough to go to class and be on time, especially because you can miss a lot of stuff in the next maybe first 2 minutes and you'll never know.
Students said that this event would change the students' attendance and decrease the amount of tardies.
It could help students attend school every day and not get any tardies.
It'll give us a lower rate in tardies. It'll give us better grades at least, because then you'll have people that wanted to go or didn't go because they were tardy. They wouldn't want to miss out.
Students and staff like this event because it gives the students time to meet new friends and to eat food.
I like that it had snacks. The snacks were really good.
I like that it was a good chance for you to meet new people, and then it was also an opportunity for you to just reflect on, okay, I really like this tardy party, so I want to do this in the future.
Giant popsicles, if you saw them, they were really huge. And some music and a place to take pictures and just a time for students to socialize and hang out outside. And so I think that's something that they enjoy.
This has been Gabe Franklin with your Silver Screen Report. The SAT word of the week is compliment, a noun meaning an expression of esteem or approval.
Dr. John McMillan received a phone call about an open position for an assistant principal at Dutch Fork. Although he already had a job at Irmo, McMillan decided to become a Silver Fox. Darren Maharaj introduces us to Dutch Fork's newest administrator.
New administrator John McMillan says that his introduction into Dutch Fork has led him to observe the students' culture and overall school spirit.
Anytime you transition to a different place, one of the first things I try to do is just observe the culture, observe the flow of things, just looking at the students and the way they carry themselves. One thing that's interesting about Dutch Fork is the way that they celebrate the culture here. School spirit is extremely strong here, so that's something that really stood out to me. Everybody's in green. I remember I went to Clemson University one time, and everybody had orange on a regular course day. And I saw that same atmosphere here, everybody wearing green, so that really stuck out to me.
McMillan transitioning to Dutch Fork has been a smooth experience and plans to build a relationship with the students.
One thing about the student body is they're very kind. I've had several students come, introduce themselves to me and welcome me to Dutch Fork High School. So that's another thing that stood out to me. My goal right now is just to come in, observe the culture, learn, allow you guys to teach me about the best way to support you. You guys know way more about this school than I do. So, I have to humble myself and just try to learn from the faculty, the staff, and most importantly, the student body, because we're all here to serve you guys. So I come in now, this school is large, extremely large. So I just try to take some laps around and look at the way the school is set up. That's another thing. I try to introduce myself to as many students as possible because you guys don't know me. The students don't know me. So just trying to introduce myself to students and allow them to know who I am. So I'm just not some new guy barking orders at students. Then I try to get in, watch teachers and how they instruct and teach students, and just pick up on student behaviors. Like I said, the goal right now is just to learn the culture and find out what you need from me or what the students need from me.
This has been Darren Maharaj with your Silver Screen Report.
The drama department recently performed an adaptation of Louisa May Alcott's Little Woman. Patrick Moore reports on the effort and time it took to make this play happen.
Thursday evening, October 17th, Dutch Fork's Drama and Theater Department presented the play Little Women, adapted from the 1868 dual-volume novel written by Louisa May Alcott. Little Women is a heartfelt, comedic, coming-of-age journey following four sisters rising to womanhood. Drama teacher and theater director Jamie Harrington is here with details on the showing.
The challenges that we face with this production were basically, when can we have it? When can we do the show? Because homecoming was over the weekend, so we don't have a show on the 19th. But overall, the kids have been so good and just really worked hard, and it's been an easy production to put together.
The drama and theater classes work tirelessly on practicing roles and planning scenes. A few members have input before the showing.
Definitely like the cast and the experience. Like Miss Harrington is a great director, and it's just been like our cast is so good, and the show is great. I think the show is hilarious and emotional all at the same time, so I've just had a really fun time doing the show.
I played Jo March in Little Women, and I love the show and I love the role because she's a very strong character and just doesn't like to be defined by men or anything and is very sure of herself.
My role in Little Women is the stage manager, and I feel that we are doing really well with the play, and it's just going to be a great show.
This has been Patrick Moore with your Silver Screen Report.
Fox Fridge is back. This week, the Silver Screen crew whipped up some Rice Krispies treats.
Tastes like a Rice Krispie. To be fair, it just tastes like Rice Krispie, marshmallow, and butter.
So I say that's a success, wouldn't you?
It's not
the cinnamon's a really nice touch, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Good work, team.
Yeah, good work, team. Good job. Teamwork.
Yay.
For this week's Kids in the Hall, we asked students about their favorite after-school snack.
Doritos, because they go with everything I do. I can play and eat Doritos. I can watch movies and eat Doritos. I can play the PS4 and eat Doritos. I can do my homework and eat Doritos. I do everything and eat Doritos.
Any kind of fruit, because I want something refreshing after school.
My favorite after school snack would probably be like Oreos. Oreos are kind of nice because like the cream filling is kind of tastes pretty good, so I would recommend those.
Chips and dip, because it's something that my mom and I always eat, and it's just really good.
Being a student athlete comes with pros and cons. Here's Courtney Holloman with the story.
Dutch Fork is filled with talented athletes that work hard both on their team and in school. Athletic Director Tom Knotts talks about the most important qualities that make a good student athlete.
A lot of times they're hard to find. They've got to be people who know how to get their athletic work done and budget their time so they can also get their academic work. So they've got to be really responsible, mature people to excel at both.
Students share the pros and cons to being a student athlete.
Working hard every day and going to your best ability. And the cons, there's not really any cons other than just studying, making sure Tom consuming?
Pre-game meals and stuff like that. One con, practicing late and having a lot of homework doing after practice.
Relieve your stress, and the con could be like you don't have enough time for homework sometimes.
Students discuss about how being a student athlete has made an impact in their life.
Keeps me focused on what I got to do and keeps my mind in the right place.
This has been Courtney Holman with your Silver Screen Report.
And now for some announcements. If you are planning to take the AccuPlacer test on November 25th, please come to the Lunch and Learn session that will take place on November 11th. See Miss Erler in room 202 to get a pass. Beta Club is sponsoring a self-defense class on November 16th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the cafeteria. All students are welcome to attend. Please sign up on the Beta Club or your graduating class's Google Classroom group. The workshop is free, but donations are greatly appreciated. Now here's Myasia with more.
Thanks, Tommy. Auditions for the Spring Musical Chicago, the high school edition, will be held next Thursday and Friday from 3:50 until 6 p.m. You only have to attend one day. Please prepare 16 bars of music to be sung using a device. Wear clothes you can move in for the dance portion of the audition. For more information and to sign up for a spot, please see drama teacher Jamie Harrington in room 411. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.